What's up, YouTube? So I did tell you guys in the last video that I was going to do TV shows from when I was growing up. This is not all of them, but this is a list of some of the ones that I could think of. Some of these I've seen, but I didn't really watch them. Like, I've seen an episode of them before, but I didn't really get into them. Because, I'll watch something just to try it out. If I don't like it, then I just don't watch it. Then there's other ones that were my absolute favorite. Alright, so let's break this down. Look, y'all, I do have a list. Okay, so the first one is The Fall Guy. Again, shows that I've seen, but I don't really... It's not that I didn't care for them, I just didn't get into them. Okay, Fall Guy was one of them. Like, I did watch it before, but I didn't really get into it. But I still had to put it on my list because I physically watched it. Alright, so the next one is Benson. Benson, I've seen only a couple shows. And again, like, I didn't really get into watching it. It didn't catch my attention like I thought it would. So I didn't watch it. Punky Brewster. Punky Brewster, listen, y'all. I really thought back then, like, I really thought I was Punky Brewster. I dressed with the different colored socks and stuff like that. Like, I acted her out so much, and I loved watching her growing up. And I even watched the new one, which y'all listen, if y'all have not watched the new Punky Brewster, y'all do not know what y'all missing. Punky Brewster, older now with her kids, an amazing show. Sully Moon Frye, like, she is like one of, like, to me, the best actresses out there, hands down. Like, I love Sully Moon Frye. All right, so my next one is Airwolf. I didn't really get, like, I don't know. I seen it, but there's, y'all, this is not. Here's what I'll say. Like, it's not that I didn't like it. It just didn't catch my attention like I wanted it to be. Okay, so whatever. Had to put it on the list though, y'all, because it was. I did watch it growing up, like one episode. Okay, so Elf. Elf, listen, that little furry. I loved him. When I was growing up, I told my mom and dad, I was like, I want one of them. Like, he was a little alien, but I wanted him. Like, he was just so cute, and I loved the show. Like, everybody said, oh, this is so cheesy. This is cheesy. It wasn't. And I really liked it. All right, so the next one is Dallas. My mom was into, like, Dallas, The Love Boat, and, like, all them kind of shows. Like, I only watched it because I was sitting there with her. So that's the only reason why I watched it. But I didn't really get into Dallas too much. I did probably watch like 4 or 5 shows of it, but I didn't like get into that much of it. So, like, I don't know. So back to the Airwolf thing. Like, the Airwolf, it was like a helicopter that like had like supersonic attack. It was like a supersonic attack helicopter, if that makes any sense. But it was like a crew who performed like all these secret missions and stuff like that, for like a government agency. But now would I watch it? Probably, yeah, because now, like, I'm not even gonna say woke to that, but I'm more like into things like that. Back then I wasn't. Okay, so Fantasy Island. Fantasy Island was another one that my mom was into. And like I said, me and my mom used to watch shows all the time. Like, we were like this. Like, we watched everything you could think of. We watched The Hitchhiker. Like, we watched Alfred Hitchcock. Like, we watched all of these different, like, I don't know. My mom was like this TV show fanatic, so she watched a whole bunch of things. So if I was sitting there with her, I watched it. But Fantasy Island, like, I wasn't too much into it, but some of the shows like caught my attention. Three's Company. Three's Company was a good show. If y'all don't know, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Three's Company was one of my favorites too. I used to always watch that all the time, and even till like this day, I would still rewatch it. Perfect Strangers, Belky. Belky was my favorite. Like, I love Belky. I don't know who could watch that show and didn't like Belky. Like, it was just the coolest. Let's see. Full House. That's another one that I really grew up watching. And even now, they have the TV show Fuller House. So they're older, but secret, y'all, the Olsen twins are not in it at all. They did not want to be in it. There was some kind of controversy that they had with, I guess, the director or whatever, so they weren't in it. But the two other sisters and the friend was in it, plus the dad and the uncles and stuff like they were all in it. The only people that weren't in it was the Olsen twins. Just a secret, y'all. But it's still really, really good. Alright, so the next one is Different World. That's another one I did watch it growing up. Would I rewatch it again? I mean, probably, just to see, like, I don't know, because I don't remember too much about a lot of TV shows from back then, unless I watched like newer ones. Then I could kind of be like, okay, yeah, I've watched it, and I remember this, I remember this, I remember this. And, you know, like some of the TV shows, like Punky Brewster, Elf, like I remember a lot of the episodes. So rewatching it, I'm like, okay, yeah, I remember that. Oh my God, yeah, I missed this show. But Full House, yeah, y'all definitely do have to watch the new Fuller House. But yeah, like the Different World, like the cast, I like the cast because I like Jasmine Guy and I like Kadeem Harrison. I like him. So it would make me want to watch it again only because I would want to see what I missed. Alright, so the next one is Highway to Heaven. Highway to Heaven, that was another one of my mom's favorite. So I watched maybe one or two of them. I didn't really, and I don't hate on none of these shows, y'all. There's shows that I can get into and there's shows that I didn't get into. The next one is MacGyver. That was something that my dad watched. My dad watched MacGyver. He watched MacGyver, and a couple other ones that were on this list is what my dad used to watch. Like he watched Murder, She Wrote, and he watched Lady Blue and stuff like that. Like he watched those kind of shows. My mom was into more of like I said, the Love Boat and like things like that, and Fantasy Island, Dallas, and all that. So the next one is A-Team. Oh, A-Team. Mr. T was the shit. Like, I'm sorry. Mr. T made that show, and it would make you want to watch it, because just how he was. He's that good of an actor. He made that show. Plus, he was kicking ass, too, so it made it even better. Alright, so the next one is Lady Blue. Like I said, that's another one like my dad watched. I didn't really get into it. If I walked like in the living room and he was watching it, like I would see like, you know, little tiny clips from it, but I didn't really get into it. Spencer for Hire, I've seen maybe one episode. Just some of these, y'all, I was just thinking of different like shows, like especially like with my mom and dad and stuff like that. So I was just like jotting stuff down. There might be some on here that I might add to it, because now that I'm doing the video, now I'm thinking of more. And y'all can also put it in the comments too. If I missed any shows from back then, put it in the comments and let me know. Okay, so the next one is Matlock. My dad watched that. I didn't really get into it. Murder, She Wrote, that's another one that my dad watched. And they actually have a newer show out. It's kind of similar to that. I forget who the actress is, y'all. And I just seen the commercial on it, but I forget who the actress is. So if you guys can remember, drop it in the comments. The newer show that is out, that's kind of like Murder, She Wrote. kind of like that. So next one is Gidget. Gidget, I've seen the picture, and I've seen like the commercial kind of thing for it, but I didn't really get it. I don't know. Like, I do research before I watch shows and movies and whatever. I do my research before I watch anything. So Gidget was like, I don't know. It was a blonde lady. Wait, let me see. I don't know. But anyway, so this right here is the Gidget. I don't know too much about it, y'all. Like I said, I've seen it in like a commercial thing for it, but I didn't really get into like going any farther than that. It didn't catch my attention. And like a lot of things, like when I see pictures or if I see like clips or something like that for the TV shows, that's what catches my attention. So the next one is I Dream of Jeannie. My mom used to love watching I Dream of Jeannie. Like, I know, like, she's a really good actress. Like, for it being an older show, I could literally watch it now. Like, I don't know why. It's just something like I'm drawn to that, so I could watch it. It might be weird, but yeah, I could watch that. Different strokes. Different strokes for different folks. I did like that show. I did like it. I think I finished like all of it. I haven't watched it in years. I couldn't tell you too much about it, but something I would watch again. 227. Yeah, that's talk about a funny show. Like, that's another one that I could sit there and watch again because like even like Sanford and Son, and it's not that Sanford and Son ain't even on the list. But Sanford and Son, I probably watched it like 3 times already. The whole show, like the whole show itself as a whole, I probably watched it like 3 or 4 times already. And each time, like I can literally tell exactly what happens in each one of the episodes when I watch it now. That's how much I watch it. Just because, you know, like Red Fox is the shit. Like, there's nobody that could top him. My dad loved watching him. Miami Vice. Listen, y'all. When I was growing up, I'm trying to even think what his name is. Like it, and it's weird because back then when I was growing up, he was hot as shit. And I don't know why, but growing up he was. Not the white dude, the other one. But back then, like he was, I don't know. Maybe I just got older, but I don't know. He was hot as shit. But they actually have a new one that they made. So here, I'll show you a picture of who he. Y'all don't mind the hairy chest, okay? Because I didn't look at that at all. But that was him. Y'all listen. Okay, so the next one is Family Ties. Loved watching it. Oh, listen, I loved watching Family Ties. Again, a show that I could literally watch again. The whole show. Some of y'all might be like, oh, I don't remember any of this. Y'all young folks might not remember none of these shows. But to the older generation, let me know down in the comments what your favorite one is. I don't have too many of them left, y'all, but the next one is Who's the Boss? Who's the Boss? Tony Danza. I love him. To this day, I still love Tony Danza. He's the best. Like, it's Tony Danza. Like, come on now. Parker Lewis Can't Lose. I didn't really watch that. I just happened to be doing like research on like ones growing up and stuff like that, and I didn't. It came across as one of the TV shows from back then, but I didn't like it. Didn't catch my attention that much. Parker Lewis Can't Lose. There you go, y'all. Let me know in the comments if y'all watched that. So, the next one is Dukes of Hazzard. TV show and the movie, 100. 100. I loved watching the Dukes of Hazzard. And I watched the movie. I will watch the show again. Like, it's... And I know y'all are like, oh, okay, you'll watch. I will... If I will watch it again, I'm going to let y'all know. That's how good it is. And I know everybody has a different opinion on these shows and whatever, but who doesn't love Dukes of Hazzard? What is wrong with y'all? Next one is Knight Rider. Y'all, I was the biggest fan of Knight Rider. Growing up, I kept saying to my dad, I want that car. I want that. I like the car better than anything else. Like, literally, I loved that car. And they were just... Listen, back to the Dukes of Hazzard, right? I really liked Bo and Luke. I really did. I really did. I ain't like the sheriff, though. The sheriff was stupid. Like, I ain't... He was fake. I ain't like him. But anyway. Shout out to the cast. Okay, so back to Knight Rider. Listen, y'all. Knight Rider. If I could have that car now, if somebody gave me that car, I'd be so grateful. So, listen, y'all. Knight Rider directors. Y'all have that car. Send it to Diaz. Send it to Diaz, because that show, I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait for that show to come on. You know, because, you know, back then, like, we had VCRs. Like, that was it. But David Hasselhoff, like, I'm just going to show you the car. Like, and it used to be like, Michael. And it would, like, help him, like, solve shit. Like, it was cool. Alright, so I have 2 left. Because we're going on 18 minutes, y'all. 2 left. Silver Spoon is my next one. I liked it, but it got me so mad, like, because, like, he was rich. Like, he was rich. Little Ricky Schroeder. Little Ricky Schroeder. Everybody ain't born with a silver spoon in their mouth, and this little boy was. But the show was good, though. Like, it caught my attention. It kept my attention. Like, I watched a lot of the episodes of it. Last one, y'all. Last one that I didn't put on this list, but I just thought of. Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell, I could not get enough of watching that show. And y'all, they have a new one now. They have a new Saved by the Bell. I didn't watch all of it. I did watch a couple of them, but I didn't watch all of it. The cast, funny. Look, I'm just going to show y'all. There's the cast right there. Here's my favorite, y'all. See him? It's my favorite. Because he was just so funny. He was dorky, but he was so funny. Like, I don't know why. But I was attracted to that that show. Like, I want to finish the new one. And it's not going to be the same as the old one, but I still give it a chance because, you know, the actors get older and stuff like that, so they all can't be in the new one, which I think, if I can remember correctly, that one of them from the old show is a teacher in the new one. And that brings me to another one, Boy Meets World. Boy Meets World was another one, and now they have one out. It's called Girl Meets World. But Topanga and the dude that's all in the new show. Like Topanga and I forget what his name is, but they're married. And used to have the friend Sean. He's still in it. And then like their kids and stuff like that. But Corey is married to Topanga. But they have kids and stuff like that, and that's why it turned into Girl Meets World, because Corey is the teacher at the school and teaches his daughter and stuff like that. So yeah, that is my list of TV shows, y'all, from me growing up. And like I said, if I missed any of them, because like I said, I just went off the top of thinking of different shows. So if I missed any of them, put them in the comments below. But make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm going to go get a Knight Rider. I'm going to go get in the car, because they just sent it to me. It's parked outside. All right, y'all. I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. I'm so bummed that the Steelers lost, but listen, y'all. The Bills played their game today. I'll give it to them. I'll give it to them. They were on their game today. So shout out to the Bills. Shout out to Josh Allen and the team. Y'all did it. I mean, may the best man win. That's all I can say. But I'm still ride or die right there. I'm still ride or die no matter what. All right, y'all. I love you guys. I'm out of here.